Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about City of Angels. And this movie came out in 1998, and it stars Nicolas Cage. And there were some things that I did like about this movie. I enjoyed how things were being set up in the first 10 minutes, like this world that this movie is set in. I liked all that. Good performances. I thought Nicolas Cage did a great job. There were things to appreciate about it, but overall I didn't really care for this movie. Mostly because there wasn't really a narrative hook for me. I didn't particularly care about the characters or the story or really anything. I was just passively watching it, and throughout the entire film I was just thinking to myself, I wish I was watching The Sixth Sense. And I know this movie came out a year before Sixth Sense, but I just felt like I should be watching that instead. Like, there are similar ideas presented completely different for sure, but it's kind of just making me think of better movies, which is not a good thing. And I also didn't really like the narration in the film. I just felt as though it ruined any opportunity for interpretation for what's going on inside characters' heads. It all felt like I was reading a book, except I was being shown visuals to it. Like, sure, you could say that, well, that's kind of watching a movie with subtitles, but I disagree. You can still have a subtlety in a movie and still watch it with subtitles. And because I always knew what was going on inside characters' heads, that kind of just ruined a lot of the movie for me, because there's nothing to keep me chewing and interesting. I already know all the answers. There was nothing really subtle about the movie. I didn't care for the romance between our two main leads, and I knew exactly where it was going. Except for the ending, but we'll get into that later. And there are things about this movie that I do find to be unintentionally creepy. Like, just the idea of an angel watching this girl throughout her entire life. Like, imagine if it wasn't angels watching over this main character. It would be very creepy. Like, come on. Like, it would be a horror movie. Almost. And this was just another movie where I wasn't, offended while watching it. I wasn't, starved for an experience. I was just passively watching it, not feeling any emotion. And I was a little bored and checked out. The only thing that I found to be memorable about this movie was the ending. Not because it was good, but it was the only part of the movie that made me laugh. I thought it was the cheesiest thing in the world. It came out of nowhere, and it was completely unearned, in my opinion. I know a lot of people love this movie for the ending. I just couldn't get into it. I was so checked out, 15 minutes in, and was not feeling any of it. So in the end, City of Angels was a very boring movie with underdeveloped characters, a lack of subtlety, a romance that I didn't care about, and no narrative hook for me. I will remember the ending for this movie because I thought it was pretty funny. That was the most interesting part of the movie, and you have to suffer through at least an hour and a half of the movie to get to that point. And was it worth it? Kind of, for me. I'm glad that I saw that bit, but the rest of it, I'm going to forget about. So with all that being said, I'm going to give City of Angels a 4 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below your thought of City of Angels, and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Assault on Precinct 13, if I pronounced that correctly. Directed by John Carpenter, so look forward to that. But until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.